unsafe playgrounds. There are actually a lot of these, so let's check some out. Let's get right into this. Alright, let's start this.
That far on the slide as they're not going fast enough down it. Also, it looks a lot worse in the photos and is much safer in real life as the grates on the slide aren't actually sharp. However, many parents still banned their kids from going on it and even complained to the local council. The council apologized and said they asked their design.
It's a slide, and it's like a great slide, like a great cheese grater slide. It's really like sharp.
For a great slide. However, to me, it looks like they got a great slide instead. Next up is the Cannonball Loop. From looking at photos of this, you may think this is a joke or fake, but no, the Cannonball Loop is a real slide that existed in Action Park in New Jersey, USA. The ride was designed to defy gravity.
Like, what if you get stuck in there and you just go, you're stuck at the top? Like, I would feel so claustrophobic. That'd be the scariest thing ever.
It's a slide that has a loop-the-loop at the end. When they were testing its safety, the test dummy's heads, arms, and legs would come off. For some reason, they went ahead and opened it up anyway. Of course, this didn't end well, as human bodies couldn't move fast enough to clear the loop. Locals began nicknaming Action Park Accident Park because of it, and the place shut down in 1996. If you've seen any of my other theme park videos mentioning this place, it's not hard to see why. Next up is Witch. Kids of all ages have fun in playgrounds, but I'm pretty sure that if any kid went to this playground, they'd come back home with nightmares. The playground has typical things like a climbing wall, but in the middle of it seems to be a giant witch monster coming out of the sand. And to make it even scarier, the witch is holding onto a statue of a child. This might look cool to some 12-year-old.
Dude, like, what kid's gonna go, yeah,
Mom, can I go play on the witch?
Boys, as they sometimes like monster toys. But just imagine a 4-year-old girl who prefers princesses and Barbie dolls stumbling across this thing. This would make an awesome Halloween decoration. Kids Playground Edition though, not so much. Next up is That'll Do Pig. Pigs are one of the first animals kids learn about. As a result, they're sometimes featured pretty innocently in children's parks and playgrounds. However, this pig is somewhat on the risque side. For some reason, this pig appears to be flashing any kids who may be passing by. I'm not sure if those are supposed to be pig breasts, but last time I checked, pigs don't have breasts. Not that I'm checking out pigs or anything. I have no idea what the designer was thinking here, or perhaps they weren't thinking at all. Or maybe they've just never seen a pig before. Next up is Saw Playground. Russia is known for being a tough country with people who can stand very cold temperatures and even bears. But this playground located in Tver, Russia may even make the toughest man in the country cower in fear. This looks like a playground built by Jigsaw from the Saw movies. You see, it's made totally of scrap metal and does not look safe at all. Some of the rides look medieval and they all seem very dangerous. The reason why the park is the way it is because it was built during the time of the USA versus the USSR. After the collapse of the USSR, this made some areas very poor, so they had to make their own fun. Although I'm not sure any sane person would call this fun.
I feel claustrophobic.
Next up is Gotta Go. We've already seen one sculpture of a child, but this playground really takes the... Actually, I'll just let you see for yourself. There are two things wrong with this climbing frame. First off, there are 4 odd-looking, colourful children. They're babies, but they're giant, which is pretty creepy. They're supposed to be holding bendy pieces of metal, but it looks a lot more like something else. It kind of looks like these kids are peeing. Would you allow your kid to climb on colourful pee? One thing's for sure, this is an
No, my kid Johnny is not going.
odd and inappropriate playground. Next up is Monkey Business. We've seen some inappropriate playgrounds on this list. However, this one is more creepy than anything else. In this children's playground in the USA, there are 4 scary 7 monkey heads. Kids love monkeys, just look at the Lion King. And seeing as playgrounds involve sometimes monkeys are used in designs. However, they're usually attached to a body and aren't as creepy as these ones. I just find it so unsettling how these attached heads are staring at any kids who happen.
Look at this guy right here. He's like, what?
Stop it. Get some help.
Playing here. Next up is Sudden Drop. So we've seen the dangerous playground in Russia that looks like something straight out of the Saw movies. Well, it seems like Jigsaw forgot something, as this photo was posted online a few years back. Believe it or not, this was also taken in Russia, who must have a real thing for dangerous kids' playgrounds. As you can see, the first half of the slide is stairs like any other slide, but the slide itself is totally flat and goes down like a sudden drop. I've literally never seen a right angle slide before. Perhaps a fully grown adult or one very heavy-set kid slid down this and caused a gigantic dent. Or perhaps there's just one very crazy slide designer out there. Okay, more than just one. Next up is Titanic. Back in 1912, the Titanic sank, taking over 1,500 lives. Now of course that was a while back, but we should still be respectful of what happened. Oh wait, never mind, because it looks like someone's already broken that rule. This children's playground contraption was spotted in a playground in America. It's a model of the Titanic as it was sinking, which is of course very distasteful. The kids playing on it probably don't realize what the ship is or the story behind it. Apparently most of the parents in the area disapprove of it and simply tell their kids it's a pirate ship. Do you think enough time has passed, or should this Titanic playground not exist? Next up we have teeth. Now this one is a mix of scary and totally inappropriate at the same time. This slide appears to be a mouth and a pair of legs. Now I'm not sure what the designer was trying to say here, but whatever it is, I don't think it's for kids. This kind of reminds me of the movie Teeth. The designers would probably say they were just doing an innocent yet interesting design. I kind of see where they're coming from, but this needs to be much more careful as to not ruin these kids' childhoods. What do you think about this toothy monster?
I would like to meet these designers. What are they thinking?
Yeah, let's make some teeth and some lights attached to it. What a great
playground. Check out the poll in the top right corner to vote for the most inappropriate kids playground. And guys,
well, oh, do you want me to react to that video? If you do, smash like and comment down below. But that's all I have, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later for another upload. Bye.